Welcome back. Thanks for stopping by Two Hands and a Foot. We won't tell you who's who. Yes, we're on the move again. And today, I wanted to talk about goals. You know, this is near the end of February here. We're beginning, to think about March and the springtime and all that kind of stuff. And we've had a little bit of a reprieve from the New Year's Day resolutions that are coming out and falling through. I'm sure we have a number of us who have fallen through on some of those New Year's resolutions. So let's talk about goals. Let's talk about goals and what we can do with them and what their purpose is, at least in my opinion. Goals are good to have. They are good to have, but they shouldn't be our sole focus. And in another on the move, I mentioned notoriety and fame and recognition. Our focus shouldn't be the attainment of that goal. Yes, that should be an important part of goals. Yes, we should be desiring to attain that goal, but it shouldn't be our sole focus. What do I mean by that? To give you an example, a long time ago, I went into college, and my desire, one of my goals in life, was to be the starting catcher for the New York Yankees. I know a lofty goal. But as you can see, I am not the starting catcher. Never have I been the starting catcher for the New York Yankees. Didn't even get looked at. And I found that out rather quickly once I got on to the college team that I was good enough to play college ball, but I was nowhere near good enough to play in the major leagues. But Tommy, you didn't achieve your goal. Okay, well, should I have stopped playing baseball? No. I enjoyed all 4 years of playing baseball. Worked my hindquarters off, and I still was able to enjoy the journey in trying to attain that goal. Was it a lofty goal? You better believe it. Was it a goal that I realized really quickly that I probably wasn't going to make there? Yeah, sure. But the refocusing of that goal came to being the best possible player that I could be for the team that I was on when they needed me to be there. So, how does that translate into your life? Is there a goal that you have that is so lofty of a goal that possibly you won't get there? Sure, there's probably a goal or two. But that doesn't mean you don't enjoy the journey and trying to get there. I loved my 4 years of playing baseball. I did. I love the camaraderie that we had, the fun that we had, the goofiness that we had, the silliness that we had, the seriousness that we had, the training that we had. All very, very good things that happened in my life as a result of playing all 4 years, being dedicated to a task for 4 years. Would I have loved to have been the catcher for the New York Yankees? Sure. But I didn't miss out. It wasn't my sole focus. Same thing. Another example. My aunt recently completed a marathon. 26.2 miles. That's a long trek. Well, I don't remember the exact time in which she came through, crossed the finish line, but it was farther than most people who run take to run a marathon. So they'd be like, oh, well, whatever. Okay, well, have you ever run a marathon? Have you completed a marathon? I haven't. And I run. The farthest I've run in a competitive nature was a half marathon. I've completed half marathons. I have not run a full marathon. So I could care less about how slow, fast, whatever you want to put in the reference of time that my aunt ran a marathon. Throw that out the window. She completed a marathon. Not a lot of people do that in relation to the amount of people that are in the world. Not a lot of people run and complete marathons. So we are to celebrate when we achieve those goals, and don't stress when we don't achieve those goals. Now, I'm sure she probably had an idea of what she wanted to achieve that goal in, but don't stress over the fact that you didn't get that goal how you wanted to. Get it. You got the goal. You achieved the goal. Don't compare yourself with others. There were a few people in my college. We were a very small school, so getting looked at by the major leagues was almost, slim to none. And yet a couple people did, and a couple people got offered contracts, and a few others decided after college ball that'd be their deal. And I could be jealous of some of those people. Don't compare yourself to others. I have another college story. A college buddy of mine. He and I were roommates for 3 out of those 4 years that I was in college, and he and I are still good friends today. And at our 10th college homecoming, 10-year college homecoming thing, we got together and we're talking, and we made mention that I mentioned that I was like, man, I was jealous of you because he made it seem so simple. He was so smart. He is so smart. I mean, he went out of college and went into the Navy's nuclear program. Genius. Then after he left the military, he went and became a medical doctor. Genius. So I was like, dude, I'm jealous of you. You've done so much. And he turned around and said, man, I'm jealous of you. You made it look like it was so easy. I was like, man, that's because you didn't see me. I spent my hindquarters off studying and doing all that stuff. And I take, a little bit of pride in the fact that I did graduate with honors, and I was able to accomplish that goal while playing baseball. So don't compare yourself to one another. We each thought each other had it easier, and we both had different goals, and we both had different things that we wanted to achieve, and we both accomplished different things doing separate things, even though we may have had some similar goals. So comparing yourself is going to keep you off track of attaining your goal, or pursuing your goal, or enjoying the journey to the goal. Because that's what it is. If you don't enjoy the journey to your goal, it's just going to be a task, and you're not gonna achieve the goal with any sense of relief. It's just going to be finding the next task. So I encourage you to be the best version of you that you can be for those around you. And again, when you achieve goals, celebrate them. Celebrate them. And when you don't achieve goals, reevaluate, make adjustments, and if you can go for it again, go for it again. And if you end up not achieving your goal, don't stress about it. Don't stress about it. Take stock in what's around you at the moment, and how you got where you're going, and what you learn, and what you experience, and how you influence, and what your influence is on those that are around you. So take stock in that. Set goals. Go after them with every fiber of your being, but enjoy the way you get there. That's what I have for you today. Hope you'd enjoy it. Catch you all on the flip side.